Coming up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Lakers. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, the chance to start the year right with a win on the road and give their fans, no matter where they are, something to cheer about. Lakers, Timberwolves, coming right up.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good young, we all grow old. In a world where you never fit you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. So they say, be a good boy, Johnny. Don't you ever play with? So they say, you gotta crawl before you fucking run.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And that game against the Suns, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Front-court spots filled by McDaniels and Towns. Conley and Edwards are the guards. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for the Lakers, the guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the night right here. First free throw is good. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, someway, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat, and it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
Conley with the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Conley's got 5 points so far.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
LeBron against Towns. And it's LeBron James with the three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Edwards. Conley finds Gobert. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 4-point game. Launches a three, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivered.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. It's stolen by Davis. Now the Lakers on the break. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Reed.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Conley, and he uses the glass on the layup. 7 points in the game.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
The 3 from LeBron. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Make some noise for your Lakers team.
James checked in for Austin Reeves. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. 5th, the Timberwolves.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Towns finds Edwards. Here's Conley. Towns for 3. And Davis pulls it down.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's James. It's in there. Davis with the assist. And now that's 11 points for LeBron.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now Conley. He has 7. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This is the first they're seeing of the Timberwolves here. First game of the NBA's regular season for them. James with the bucket.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Now, here's McDaniels. Still scoreless.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
And here's the Lakers. They're on a 17-6 run. Well, defensively, Doris, these Minnesota Timberwolves are really a cut above the rest.
They led the league in defensive rating in 2024. They have so many ways to shut down what you're trying to do offensively. Length, athleticism, rim protection, commitment, and great scheme. They are a nightmare.
Here's Towns after the basket by Los Angeles. Right side, Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Conley's shot is off. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point lead from deep. James, good, and the assist goes to Russell. James has got 7 points.
And early in his career, that's a great sign for Bronny. Hitting threes, building confidence in that jumper.
It's good.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
James against Towns. Davis with a screen on Towns. LeBron dishes to Russell. Pass to James. Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Here's Conley. Lakers with the rebound. It's stolen by Edwards. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Edwards. 9 points for Mike Conley.
Hey, this guy is competitive. He's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
James outside. Tries a three. Hits it from three-point range.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Russell against Conley. In the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
In the corner, it's James. Shoots over Towns, and there's another one for the Lakers.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Now here's Conley. He's got 11, and finished off by Gobert.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish, my goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
Outside, James. Pass to Davis. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Now here's Towns. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 2. McDaniels. And that one is off. Los Angeles leading by 8. LeBron outside. Driving in. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Davis sends it back. Outside, James. And James throws it down hard.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Conley against Russell. Outside, Edwards. McDaniels kicks to Towns. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Again, Los Angeles.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's Conley. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
That size and length and strength, LeBron, a tough one to try to shoot over.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Outside, James. For the 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And rejection by McDaniels. Edwards against LeBron, and again Minnesota will turn it over.
And now look at the numbers for Edwards. Last season, he played outstanding, 12th in scoring, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
Oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago. And the Lakers making a change here. Christie's checked in. James, the pass to Russell. Trying his luck from deep. And James gets it to go on the by Russell. James has got 17.
How about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 13. Pass to Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Now, here is Russell. Pass to James. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Towns with the steal. Conley gets the bucket. 15 points in the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Lakers leading by 11. James left side. Over Edwards. And another basket for the Lakers.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Russell. Here's McDaniels. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert is going to be terrific on the glass.
Davis with a screen on Towns. James kicks to Davis. From the arc. And that one's good. James has got 22 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Edwards looking it over. Right side, Conley. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Conley's got 18 points.
Great for him at the offensive bench. Back in the game.
LeBron against Towns. Launches it. And it's James missing. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Los Angeles leading by 11. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Reed. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Outside, Edwards. Edwards, pure.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Edwards gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight, just one miss. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. And the sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach. But the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And the free throw, no good. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Here's LeBron. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Reed against LeBron. James absorbing hits on the drive.
Vintage LeBron James. He's cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it.
Back to Conley. And no good that time. Great D that time from LeBron. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Gobert's got 8 points.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
James, the pass to James. And a big part of perimeter. Defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense. The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
It's good. James has got 28.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
Now here's Edwards. 14 points for him.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
James with it. In the corner, it's James. Conley with it. He's picked up by James. And now James pushing it up. Going back to stop him.
And you're starting to see James put it all together right now. He's looking to score every time down the floor.
Timberwolves trail by 12. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
The most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
Walker. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short. Of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Here's Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's James. Banked in off the glass. James has got 8 points here in this quarter.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Edwards finds Alexander Walker. Back to Edwards. Takes the three. And James pulls it down.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
James outside. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. LeBron's got 32 points in the game. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Oh, Edwards!
How about that handle? The dribble drive by Anthony Edwards, so tough.
Lakers leading by 12. And here's Russell. And the dunk by James.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. They swipe it. And now Minnesota on the fast break. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 34. And then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
As he's gotten older, LeBron has changed his body, relying a little more on that power.
Edwards against James. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now, here is Russell, defended by Alexander Walker. And the dunk by James.
You could see in LeBron's eyes he would not be denied on that drive.
Here's Alexander Walker. Scoreless thus far. Outside Edwards. Back to Alexander Walker. To the inside. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Clock at 6. A rebound by the Lakers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. In the corner, it's James. And James throws it down hard.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Outside Edwards. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards. Now, Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Russell. Now LeBron. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Gobert. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Alexander Walker with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And Reed throws it down.
Yeah, Naz Reid knows the angle at which to set a screen, and he's got the mobility to be the guy to finish it.
It's stolen by Edwards. Edwards holding off the D and converts. And so it's the Lakers with it. Here is Russell. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Minnesota making a switch here. Conley's checked in.
Substitution, number 10, Mike Conley.
Here's LeBron. It's good from about 19 feet. LeBron's got 44.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Reed. Out to the right wing. Conley's shot is off.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Davis kicks to Russell. Back to Davis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And Minnesota has possession. It's an 18-point game. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Now Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Conley. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And the reputation of Conley is a pass-first player, but he can pour it on when his team needs him to.
James in the post. Funded by Reed. And LeBron James gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here is Conley. Following the basket by LeBron James. And the shot goes down.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Outside, James. Fires from deep. Another one goes. Incredible.
And it's another 50-point night for him. He's had a bunch of them in his career.
And on the NBA all-time list of 50-point games, he's almost in the top 5.
In the top 5, how about Wilt, MJ, Kobe, Harden, and Elgin Baylor? That is a pretty exclusive club.
That bucket in no time at all. LeBron's got 53.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Here's Conley. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that. And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Outside, Edwards. Here's Conley. And the wide-open shot from Reed. The three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
From 13, and LeBron with the basket, the assist by Davis. LeBron's got 55.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And there's a minute 45 left now here in the second. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The Timberwolves are now on the same page. Karl Anthony Towns says it's good when you're able to sacrifice to see the results you wanted and share the success. We're all making this happen. This is a team coming together and saying, we really want to do something special. Kevin, right on the road to doing that.
Yeah, well said, David. Karl Anthony Towns is very motivated, definitely. And the Timberwolves call timing. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. 5th on the list, LeBron James.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Here's Conley. He's got 22. Pass to Gobert. Inside. It's stolen by Davis. In the corner, it's James over Edwards. Again, Los Angeles.
It's such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Minnesota's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. It's good from long range. Edwards got 23.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Russell against Conley. Pass to Christie. 6 on the shot clock. And here's James outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Conley against Russell. Now, here's Reed. Tipped away. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And yet, another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Edwards. And no good. Davis with some nice D. Takes a 3. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And so it's Los Angeles, sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, they made a run there at the end. How did that happen?
We didn't do a good job of closing the half. We got to contain them from not making shots. We just got to do a better job.
We'll see if you can do that. Thanks, Carl. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans at court. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 63 points for LeBron.
One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right.
It has bread.
Right.
Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich?
Stuffed between bread?
That's not how it works. Every summer they have a hot dog eating contest, not a sandwich eating contest. They're different.
I really feel sandwiched between two great debaters. And fellas, going back to that first half action, LeBron James was in complete control.
What's there to say? LeBron is getting anything he wants out there. This is just the kind of dominant performance we've come.
Unstoppable, and now we know he just gets stronger as the game goes along.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. D'Angelo Russell out there with James. And it's Christie in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Lakers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Anthony Towns. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for James. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And already with an NBA body, Bronny battling down low.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower. After suffering a heart attack before his college career even began, to see James playing here and now is special. His story is really inspirational.
Now here's Gobert. Left side, Edwards. Outside Conley. From outside the arc. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. James outside. From past the arc. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Conley against Russell. Pass to Edwards. Can they get it? Knocks down the 3 ball. Edwards got 26.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Now here's Davis. LeBron kicks to Russell. Back to James. Shot clock at 5. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Anthony Towns.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate just in a different way.
Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. He's got 24.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Russell dishes to James. Good, that's another bucket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
A vertical threat that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Lakers have gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Now here's James. He has 38 in the game. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
And Edwards Edwards with the stuff.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Conley. Lays it up and banks it in. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's James. Christie kicks to LeBron. Out to the right wing. Shoots over McDaniel. Again, the Lakers.
We are talking about perhaps the highest IQ player in history. LeBron knows how to get the ball to his guys in their sweet spots.
McDaniels against James. Knocks it loose. Conley the pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Edwards. The shot, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
James the pass to Davis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Conley's got 28.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Outside, Towns. Over in the corner, Edwards. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Puts it up, off the inbound. Edwards, that's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
LeBron outside. On the wing, James. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Conley. And he has 28 points for the game. Outside, Towns. Pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Conley's shot is off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
James dishes to LeBron. And another one falls.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Conley kicks to McDaniels. From 11 feet away, that one off the back iron and out. LA has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Here's LeBron. Again, what an avalanche!
And that puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by Wilt Chamberlain, that tells you all.
And good, he hits it again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
James with it. Conley picks him up. Over Conley. Good, he hits again.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100, this is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Minnesota's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Conley inside the line, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Fires the three, and LeBron with the basket and the assist by Christie. James has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Lakers. Now here's Conley. 28 points for him. Poke loose. Russell passes to James. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Showing improvement on the defensive end. D'Angelo Russell using his speed to get after steals.
Some worry, Doris, about a log jam up front for the Timberwolves, but it seems to have worked out.
It certainly has, Kevin, and I think part of that is the high skill level of both Karl-Anthony Towns and Naz Reid. Both of those guys can play the 4 and the 5 spot. What does that mean? Well, it allows either of them to line up next to Rudy Gobert, provide spacing with their shooting, and stay big. That's a huge advantage.
Down low, shot to stop the run. Reid. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, Naz Reid has a power aspect to his game. Size, strength, the ability to score through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Los Angeles has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Towns with the steal. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. And it's good for 2. Conley's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Wow, the long reach of Cat. When he grabs for the ball, it's over.
And here's LeBron, connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot, another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Now Conley, he has 30. Pass to Reid. High arcing shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Reid's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, Naz Reid able to concentrate and finish despite incredible defense.
And here is James. Over Towns. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. The Timberwolves shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. McDaniels kicks to Reid.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Christie against McDaniels. With the crossover. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Los Angeles, they have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the strike tonight. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Mike Conley.
And when healthy, Davis remains an absolute force in this league on both sides of the ball.
To the wing right side. And Davis sends it back. James against Towns. Shoots over Towns. LeBron's shot is good.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Up top, Edwards. James covering. And the basket by Edwards.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
From deep, LeBron. And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Towns. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
LeBron, that's a two. Hits it again. Wow.
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points in a game.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts we've seen, not just in basketball, but I dare say in any sport. Complete scoring dominance.
And people have talked about records that could never be matched. Wilt's 100 was at the top of those lists. But the unbelievable has happened here tonight as he has tied that unbreakable record.
Boy, picking up where he left off, his second from distance this half, 5 overall.
And good! There's another.
Kevin, I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
Well, Greg, a record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
And he's now passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points, one that stood since 1962.
Show some love to the Laker Girls dance team.
The Timberwolves shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Edwards, no good. Right side, Russell. 2 on the clock. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. As we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Lakers on top, running away with this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. We welcome you back in with the arena still buzzing from the historic achievement we witnessed in the last quarter.
And I wasn't sure we'd ever see the single-game points record broken again. As far as an individual mark goes, it's one of the hardest to reach. He's as dialed in as he could be.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. The post tandem will be Towns and Reed. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1 spot. Nice shot by James.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Alexander Walker with the ball. No good on that one. Good D by James. And the Lakers have possession. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Do you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Back to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Here's Alexander Walker. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Alexander Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. James against Towns. And here is LeBron. Here's Davis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
First team foul.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Over to the wing. Towns wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
Russell finds Davis. Christie against McDaniel. Here's LeBron, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Yeah, one of the best in the history of the league, just taking advantage of what the defense wants to give him. LeBron, the midi, yes, sir.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Back to Alexander Walker. Edwards, good. Edwards got 14 points now in the second half.
Feeling it, no doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Russell. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Makes it off the glass. Conley's got 32 points in the game.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Davis with a screen on Edwards. On the wing, James. Edwards defending. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's James. James in the post. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 7th assist here tonight. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Russell against Conley. Fires the 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. In the corner, it's James with the floater, and it's good on the layup.
Well, the floater, another weapon in LeBron's ever-expanding arsenal.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. Good on the three-point shot.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
LeBron against McDaniel. LeBron passes to Davis. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Here's Towns. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Outside, James. Back to James. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And he's good on the 3 ball.
All night. He just won't let up.
The Timberwolves have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Los Angeles has gotten in the groove from 3-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. And the dunk by James.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Now here's Edwards. To the paint, trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Yes, that goes in.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Outside, Davis. James looking around. Pass to James. Over Edwards. And got it! Another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Drills the three-pointer. McDaniels got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Minnesota.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
Timeout called the Lakers.
The most legendary gas team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. LA's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
No good on the free throw. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Alexander Walker finds McDaniels. The high post shot. Edwards can't hit.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
They get a hand on it, and another steal for him.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right, an absolute pest on the defensive end.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Good work there as it goes. 19 points for Anthony Davis.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Edwards against James, and Gobert kicks to McDaniels. For 3, Edwards traps in the tray. Edwards got 40 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Here's LeBron, and he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace him up. How about that finish, folks?
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Outside, Towns. Towns, a screen on Russell. Here's Alexander Walker. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Gobert against LeBron. LeBron James on the wing. And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
Mike Conley's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Towns, a screen on Christie. Here's McDaniels. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
James against Edwards. Shoots it up. And James gets it to go on the assist by James.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Conley. The kick out to Towns. No good from outside. Here are the Lakers with the ball. LeBron outside. Pass to Davis. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
The first one falls.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Minnesota shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. And stolen by Russell. And they're moving it up. Here's Christie, and another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with this passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. Edwards passes to Gobert. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's James. Towns with the steal. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
Boy, with the kind of motor Edwards plays with, doesn't give the defense much of a chance to catch him in transition. Nicely done, Anthony.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
James, left side. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
It's good. Edwards got 44.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. And again, another assist.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision both to find his teammates and to reach new heights.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley so tough on the interior.
Free throw good, Conley. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now LeBron. Here's the three. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history book.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
You know, I heard it all from You know, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the fashion that he plays? And then defensively, you know, he's not very good defensively, but you can't single me out. You know, it will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, you know, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as the offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.